Okay guys, so before I go in with the new foundation, I am going to be applying SPF. I have already done my skincare and I thought I would show you guys on a separate video, but I'm going with the new SPF today. This is the second day I'm using it and I have to say that I love it so far. The full name is Can Make Mermaid Skin Gel UV. It has a SPF 50 and it's for your face and your body, but I'll be focusing this on my face because the size is so small. I don't want to waste it on my body. It has no scent. It has this white color, but when you blend it out, it comes out to absolutely nothing. So I'm just gonna rub it around my fingers and just apply it directly. And it really is like a gel, but a very emollient gel. And yesterday I wore it by itself, but I did not wear any makeup yesterday, so we'll have to see how it goes. So I'm sort of testing multiple products today, which is normally not a good idea for testing new foundations, but just from using this and see how I can easily blend it on top of my skincare without pilling, I think that's already a great sign, because I feel like that's not too much to ask, right? But my previous sunscreen pilled so easily, so I have to actually cut back on moisturizer in the morning just to allow myself to be able to blend in the SPF without worrying. And it gives you this really nice natural glow. Not dewy, not oily, just this beautiful glow. So I'm just gonna use that much. Technically, it's not enough. I will be going in with a lash serum, which I always use in the morning because I find that it causes less irritation at night. Because every time I would wake up in the middle of the night with extremely dry eyes and it hurts so much. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that. And I live in a humid country, so that's just like saying a lot. I also probably don't drink enough water. So today's star of the show is the Uemura Unlimited Glow Foundation. Now, first time I heard about this was, of course, from the queen of glow herself, Namvo. And she told a story on Instagram that one day she showed up on set and she hadn't forgotten all of her concealers or something. And she only had this and a couple of other foundations on her. So she ended up using this foundation as concealer, and it's like turned out to be a beautiful story that she now uses on herself. So I got this in the shade 664 Medium Light Shell, which I think is my normal shade, but as you guys may have seen on my social media, I have been traveling so much this year, in and out of the country as well as within the country. And let's just say with traveling comes a lot of sun, and I haven't been the best at sun protection in every country I've been to, so I've definitely stayed perpetually tan, and it has taken quite a bit for my normal skin to come back. And I noticed because I do have my normal shades of concealers and foundations and whatnot, and it's just, sometimes it just looks so ghost-like on me, like I would look like Casper. So today I have to say I'm quite concerned, but I think it's just about time that I really give this a try. So I'm just gonna give this a go. I'm gonna apply it like any foundation that I would do. I would first pump it on probably the palm of my hand or the back, but I think the palm would be a better option because it warms quicker. And then I'm going to disperse it like onto my skin with my fingers before actually blending in with a foundation brush. Oh, I feel it. Okay. That is very light and very liquidy, but not too much. I think it's giving me thicker than Pat McGrath, but still kind of along those lines. I'm just gonna take one. Oh, it feels like a thick serum, and it is way lighter than me, but we're just gonna go with it. I'm afraid. I'm just gonna blend it out first. It blends out streaky, but I'm sure once you blend it in, it's okay. Just gonna put as much as I can around the cheeks area. It has that like Uemura botanical herbal smell, which is really nice, and it like doesn't bother me. I'm going in with a trusty foundation brush. This is the Sephora Multitextures 06 brush. It's from like one of their main collections that you can get here. Always have a wet wipe on hand. I still have, of course, a bit on my hand. I'm just gonna kind of like blend this in so it kind of primes the brush, and I'm just gonna stipple this in. It blends in with the skin in terms of color really well, almost immediately, but I have to say that the texture is, it's not, I don't know. It looks a bit grainy, if you know what I mean, or maybe that's just my own skin texture. It looked like it was light to medium coverage, but the way it blends in is like light coverage. I think if you just give it a bit of time and using the technique that works best for you and that works best for the foundation, it can blend in so beautifully. Okay, it feels all right. It does come off a little bit, but it's because I just applied. I'm not hating it so far. I'm just gonna take whatever's left over and disperse it all across my forehead a little bit, because I don't really put makeup on my forehead anymore because I have bangs now. Okay, you guys, I don't hate it. So now I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, and let's see how this foundation holds out. Now just remember, I use one pump of this, and I don't even know it was the full pump because it was like the second pump that I did out of this bottle. But so far, you guys, this is blowing my mind. And I do not feel this way a lot about foundations. Like, I don't care about foundations at all. Like, I feel like I don't need it. And most of my days, I just use the dotting technique with concealers. Even for like big events, unless I just feel like using foundations. I just realized I forgot to do concealing, but I don't think I need it. And now my camera is overheating, so. Okay, so I filmed the rest of my makeup off camera on my iPhone, but you guys, this is the finished look, and I am super impressed with this foundation so far. We're gonna see how it holds out throughout the day. I mean, it's just, obviously I set it with my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder in the shade Light. It is a very high performance setting powder, but I set it lightly with a big powder brush all over my face, and I went in with a powder puff just underneath my eyes, and I set my skin with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray Mist. It feels like skin. It just looks like I have a really healthy glowy skin, and I just put like colors on my face. But I am very impressed. Let's see how this will go throughout the day. I'm gonna do hopefully check-ins. It's 9:45 in the morning, 9:46 now. We'll see how it goes, and I will check in with you guys throughout the day. And here is my finished look, you guys. You can find the full tutorial on my Instagram. And now I just want to show you guys how it looks like after a few hours. As usual, some oils come out, but I go in with my powdered Gatsby oil removal paper, and it kind of works really beautifully. I really like this foundation, and I can't wait to keep using it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.